The holidays are a time to feel and create joy. And what could be more joyous than the look on her face as she unwraps a stunning new jewelry piece from Blue Nile? How about getting 50% off your purchase? Blue Nile offers premium quality, priced below traditional retail. Their online experts are available 24/7 to answer any questions and make sure you've picked the perfect gift. For a limited time, you can get 50% off at BlueNile.com. That's 50% off at BlueNile.com.
Lean on us.
We are here for you.
You matter.
You are not alone.
Are you feeling overwhelmed? Not sure where to turn? The National Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is there for you 24/7. Call or text 988 or chat at 988sc.org. Whether you're having an emergency or you know someone who needs support now, they can help you take the next step towards finding hope and healing.
There is hope. 988sc.org.
Tired of ads crashing your comedy podcast party? Good news. Ad-free listening on Amazon Music is included with your Prime membership. Just head to amazon.com/ad-free comedy to catch up on the latest episodes without the ads. Enjoy thousands of Acast shows ad-free for Prime subscribers. Some shows may have ads.
Hello there. Look, I know you're dying to listen to the latest in our crazy adventures. And let's face it, they have been crazy. Ha ha ha. Good times. But I just need to mention quickly that Roll Britannia has a Patreon page where you can find a whole treasure chest of bonus booty. And it's not even buried. You don't even need a map. Nope. Just go to patreon.com/rollbritannia and you'll see a tier for each of your favourite scallywags. But have no fear. Despite our rampant robbery in the show, we're not actually scum in real life. We'll be using every penny to make Roll Britannia the best piratical 5e podcast out there. We couldn't have carried on wittering about for as long as we have without our lovely Patreon subscribers, and their support has allowed us to bring you some banging bonus content, like our exclusive prologue episodes, Starflower's Training Academy, our monthly paper hot off the Teldath printing presses. Guys, there is so much more that I can't even fit into this tiny promo slot. Our exclusive Discord where you can join the crew, see what Mr. Frostbeard has in store for you, and redeem your very own piece of crap art, exclusive merch not found in the store, and so much more. So please, if you've got a couple of extra coins weighing you down and you want to support the show, go to patreon.com/rollbritannia or check out the link in the description to see what you've been missing out on.
Previously on Roll Britannia.
One of the pieces of eight was a lantern.
Yes.
Yeah. We had a passenger on board.
Zoe.
Yes, she was heading to Chalkwell. She says there's a light changing people's minds. Although it is an imperial land, the Empire very rarely reaches out that far.
Where is Chalkwell?
It's a long way away.
It's best to go with a plan.
I've now got a ship. It's an imperial vessel. We could sail right in the front door. Various different documents, forged papers. We've got time.
I'd rather do it, right?
I really like the ruse.
Keth, can you just try and help recruit? We need deckhands. We need swabs.
Adventurers wanted. Adventurers wanted.
You hire Maureen.
She gave Keth 10 gold.
It's a cruise.
Yes, Maureen. Sunset. Wizard sleeve. Methamphetamine.
All right, then, man.
Welcome to the crew. Keth is mission ready.
Your crew has arrived, ready for the off.
Let me show you to your quarters, Maureen. Are you ready?
Oh, yes, thank you.
Down to the brig.
The rest of the cretins are aboard as well.
All aboard! Shut up, you idiots.
I've got one rule on this ship so far. It's that we're not mopping anything. Everything's scrubbed by hand. Right, you lily-livered, yellow-bellied.
You got a liver that's yellow. Mine's not jaundiced.
Silence! Milo, where are you?
I'm in the crow's nest.
Humbly, babes. Chalkwell, please.
Your sails fill with wind as you set sail out of the bay. Ahead of you, you probably have the best part of a month at sea.
We should possibly debrief our fellows about the plan.
We definitely don't tell Maureen about the plan.
Downstairs, on each of the bunks, new uniforms, so put them on. I'm your captain.
When you're a couple of weeks in, you hear from the crow's nest. Ship ho!
All caught up? Good. Let's get back to the action.
Back again.
Hello.
Last time we played, we were all aboard a ship and set sail for new adventures and excitement and wonder and joy and probably death and screaming and blood and mayhem as well.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
I didn't
maybe.
sign up for the blood and death and screaming.
Yeah, that was slipped in it.
Yeah.
Small print at the bottom of it.
That's what I signed up for.
Why are we strapped to these chairs?
It wasn't in there until Paul arrived and he's put it in the bottom of his clause. There will be blood and mayhem.
I hope it's Maureen's blood.
I'm not coming unless there's blood and mayhem.
No. Hashtag save Maureen.
She's awful.
Let's get that trending.
Hashtag save Maureen.
And the last thing that happened was there was a report of a ship.
Can I roll a perception check?
What do you want to do?
I want to know more about the ship. I want to see what flag it's flying. I want to see how big it is.
Okay. You can roll a perception check.
Yeah, happy with that.
Go on. Are you on deck or are you up in the crow's nest?
I'm just on deck.
Okay.
Can I get advantage if I use a weapon sight?
No.
Every time. One day
it'll work.
One day that works. 15.
15?
Pretty good.
Okay. With 15, you can see that it is a sort of mid-sized ship, not dissimilar to the size of the ship you're on.
Okay.
And it has... You want to see what flag it's flying?
Yeah.
Right. It is flying a flag of the Imperial Empire, but of the Galean Empire. But it's not like a military. It's not like a Royal Guard flag. But it's like, in much the same way that sailing ships from good old Blighty fly the Union flag, or the Union Jack even, that doesn't necessarily make them part of the Royal Navy. It just sort of signifies where the ship's from.
Okay,
Your
cool.
allegiance. I'm going to get on the blower to Keth. Actually, no, you're on the deck, right? So
I am. I'm at
close by. Keth, what can you see? What do your orc eyes see?
Orc eye. I like it.
That's not bad, yeah.
Double reference.
Yeah.
2 in 1. I could crack this out in half the time.
From what I can see, it's flying the Imperial colours, but it doesn't look like a military ship.
Okay, then we don't need to go to full action stations yet, but I think we should get everybody together and discuss. I've got some ideas.
Milo?
Can I roll to see its name?
Well, what are you using to be able to see it?
As Captain Toscobble would have had, I would assume he would have had some sort of binoculars or telescope.
Well, you say assume.
Yeah. We've never had...
I don't work on a currency of assume here.
I have navigator's tools, so surely that will be...
Yeah.
No?
I wouldn't have said binoculars with navigators tools.
I have to say, if we're going to play honestly, then so far, every time we've been on a ship and we've tried and look distance, the only way we've been able to do it is with Keth's sights.
Yeah.
Because we've actually had conversations about, have we got binoculars? No, I haven't got that. What have we got? Oh, we've got Keth's sights.
If only known bargains was still open.
If only someone hadn't destroyed it.
Yeah. Mostly
I'd like to make it.
Destroyed.
There's almost exclusively binoculars that were destroyed. It sort of targeted the binocular aisle.
I'd like to make it very clear that Keth didn't actually destroy anything. He was just a facilitator.
It was
a damaged broker.
That's not any better.
So next time, if you wandered in, say, like IKEA with a bull and just let it loose, you could say, well, I didn't actually destroy it. It was all the bull's fault.
I think you'll find that standard.
I think you'll find it won't.
I think you'll find you'll go down in court.
Allegedly.
Right, Keth, let's get everybody together, right? I've got some ideas.
Okay.
What are we doing, Milo? You started.
No, let's get some ideas. I'm on deck with the rest of them. Let's go have this chat that Derek wants.
Excellent. Right, lads. I bet you're wondering why I gathered you all here today. Look, it's technically the Empire, but it's not quite the Empire. But being Sergeant at Arms on the Valkyrie, I think qualifies me for this. So you may as well shut up and listen. No. Before you get all... I've got my own plan for this forthcoming bloodfest on me. This isn't a battle. What we're doing is good old-fashioned smuggling. So trust me, I've done this before.
Allegedly.
I think amongst company of friends and one imposter, we can...
I am not putting that uniform on.
You don't have to.
Good.
This is where my plan comes in.
Okay, I'll hear this out, because as far as I'm concerned, we kind of all need to get in on board on this.
I am not wearing an Imperial Army uniform.
That's fine. That's fine. But if you listen to me, we might be able to get by, and if we do this right, we might be able to get by without firing a shot. Okay? All we need is a little bit of razzle-dazzle.
Go on.
So, the plan as I see it is this. Captain Jeffrey Bronze Shield, take... And then I'm going to unbuckle my sash, my gun belt, all of like the ornamentation on my armor. Take all of this, and even this glorious gold button. I'm just going to cut my gold button off. Put it on.
You got a needle and thread?
Well, you could
I'll just put it
use
in
some
the
gum or something.
Okay.
Figure it out. You're captain. Look, you're going to need every little bit of tarted up that we can get.
If only you had the potion of versatile adhesiveness.
It would have been really useful.
They're so delicious as well. Keth, you used to have something to do with Royal Guard, Royal Navy, is that?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Okay, in a former life, a friend of yours had something to do.
Mm-hmm.
Any chance you know anything about their, like, semaphore, their signals?
Not really. I wasn't... I'm much more knowledge on land and
well,
land
that doesn't
assault.
really help. But...
No, rather than at sea, so no.
Okay, would you be able to recognise any flags that say things like "stay away," "high priority passenger," "keep the fuck away from us," "we know the Queen," "top secret level"?
I could certainly try. The signals can't be that different.
Is there a signal for this is top secret? Because surely the top secret bit would be don't signal.
No, it would just be like stay the fuck away from us, official business.
I think I could certainly recognise.
We just need to make ourselves look as impressive as possible, basically, is what I'm trying to say. You know, like we're mates with the Queen, essentially.
Right.
Yeah. Then what I should do, I think, is I'll take the cleverest half of who we've got.
Thank you very much.
I meant, and I'm just going to point to the cretins behind Maury,
chewing on their toes.
Yeah. Hopefully, we won't have to use them, but I'm going to get every weapon on this ship loaded, just in case they get a little bit too close. You know, a bit too big for their boots. But if we could get on deck, in formation, ready to look like we're busy, should they get any closer. Jeffrey Bronze Shield with a J.
Yeah.
If you can just let that magical booming voice ring out, be super, you know, over the top, don't fuck with me, Captain Energy. We need you to bring out that tone. We need big Captain Energy for this, I think.
Over the top.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do that. I'm normally quite placid, but I'll give it a go.
Give it a go.
Yeah.
See what happens.
See
right?
what magic
I mean,
work.
We just need them to hear that you're a bit of a bastard. You know what you're doing. Don't take shit from anybody.
Okay.
Yep.
Don't use any magic. No visible magic.
I can't
No
promise
flames.
I think you may need to. Just
we'll wait and see.
Look, if you start popping off magic and all of this goes to shit, then we're going to lose, you know, more lives than we need to. And like I say, we could try and just skate through for now. Please bear with me.
Okay.
It's a bit of a trust exercise, consider it, Milo. Basically, the rest of us need to try our best to embody every arsehole job's worth from the Empire you've ever met. Every, you know, Her Majesty's fucking Harry Houdini, I'm hard, George Bush Brigade. Don't fuck with us.
Who's he?
There was a few different names in there.
There's several mixed references.
Yeah.
We've covered them all in one sentence.
I can't really remember either of them, or all of them. Look, and if that's not enough to scare them off at this point, I can fire some warning shots as to your command, Captain. But if they do get too close, this is where you come in, Milo. If you can, we're going to need you, I think, to pretend to be your brother.
Which one?
The dead one whose skin you're currently wearing.
But why would that matter?
Because if we play it right, we've captured a fugitive from the Empire and cannot stop for anybody at the full request of Her Majesty the Queen. And that's as big a fuck off signal as I can think of to give right now for any approaching ship.
Surely with our flag being a Royal Empire flag, that gives them enough of a clue to say we're mates with the Queen, and that if we just don't want to stop and talk to them, we just don't stop and talk to them.
Can I roll perception to see how much closer the ship is right now?
Yeah.
That's 15.
Yeah, it's a bit closer.
Cool.
How much time do you think we have, Milo?
As that out.
DM's discretion.
Who?
Sorry.
God's discretion.
That's up to God.
Maybe 15 minutes.
Is it really? Yeah, okay. So we don't have long. We need to get moving sharpish. And as for me...
Oh.
I'm just an humble dwarf. Basically, what we need to do, and I've put my flat cap of the Brummy on. But
cap, yeah.
Basically, the Empire rules, and everything comes secondary to it. I'm just a dumb dwarf who serves a captain that's too busy to really
Silence,
acknowledge
get
it.
on with it.
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
All of that kind of thing. We don't even need to be super disciplinary. It's hard to say in a Brummy accent. Disciplinary. Disciplinary. We don't basically until they get too close. Basically, everything as normal on deck, but we just need the sound of you being a bit of a bastard.
If we don't want to stop for them, can we not just say avoid all this, because we've got a similar sized ship from what Keth was saying to them, and we've also got the blessing of a god in our sails, so we could just fuck off.
This is the backup plan. I reckon we do that first.
Yep.
Skate
Absolutely.
on through.
But
if
we
get cornered,
if we get caught,
we
Derek's
need the
plan.
theatre to just put them off a little bit. They don't want to approach us. Sorry, I'm going to take this cap off a little bit. They don't want to approach us. We're on business that doesn't concern them. We're higher authority than they are. Don't stop for anybody.
So ideally, we run away, we avoid any conflict, but for the grace of God, we end up having to fight.
Can I roll perception again to see how much closer they've gotten?
We know that.
Yeah.
Are we just sat?
No, we're moving.
That's what I thought. Yeah. So they're
the ship's moving.
That's a 13.
Yeah, it's closer.
I imagined us in sort of like a football huddle.
Maybe about 10 minutes now.
Okay.
Well, let's.
We don't have time.
Let's turn. If they're coming directly towards us, let's turn away a little bit and go on a different course. So see if they. I want to see.
Turn the wheel then.
Yeah, I'm turning. I'm turning to the right a little bit, so that way I can see.
Sorry, we don't recognise right, see.
Got to list lazily to the left. It's important.
But to do that, it's important. I have to list all the way around.
Yeah.
Look, don't
That
show up.
captain really knows some manoeuvres.
Don't show up like you're trying to take too much evasive action.
No, it's not. It's not.
It's
evasive.
more. We've got a mission to do.
I just want to see if the
Leave
ship's
us
going to continue to make a beeline for us. Or if they
Absolutely.
just happen to be going in the direction opposite to us.
Yeah.
I want to know if
Absolutely.
they're coming at us or if they're just another ship in the night.
But I think the name of the game is just look busy.
I am busy. I'm steering a fucking ship.
look like we're supposed to be there,
Yeah.
and they should ignore us.
Yeah.
And if it all goes wrong, we look like we're supposed to be there, and we've also got Milo as the prisoner.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go below deck then.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sense
We're
of
I'm
irony
gonna
up
call
here.
Umberlee. Can we make sure we've got wind behind us so that way if we are moving forward, it'll help us move forward, but if a ship comes towards us, it'll fuck their sails up. It'll make them all cave in because the wind's blowing the other way.
A tuna jumps out of the sea and slaps you around the face.
They're bigger than you think. Tunas. Tunas are huge.
Thank you, my queen. We've not got only direction, but dinner.
Tunas is the plural of tuna.
For like 2 weeks.
Can I take the tuna downstairs with me?
Yeah, I'll pick up the tuna and just hand it to Milo and go, crack on with that, please.
Also, before
That's
we...
a big fish.
It's a really
It's a
big
big
fish.
fish.
It's going to be like Roll Britannia.
Well, there's 12 of us.
I'll take Maureen with me.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, if anybody asks,
Mayjan.
Maureen's the captain's grandma. She's not right in the head. She thinks she's on a cruise.
It's a compassionate.
So all of this is just no lies there then.
She just so all bases are covered, basically.
She came with the ship.
She's my grandma.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She was grandmothered in.
Do we need to tell her that?
Grandmother.
No. It's better if she's sort of like out the loop and loopy. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Everything
Right.
she says is bullshit.
So, exactly. Basically, can't trust her.
That makes sense.
Are we happy with that sort of dynamic?
I'll organise
If they
those
get
lot
too
into
close?
some sort of semblance of military order.
Excellent.
Right, and then Keth will go,
if you
right, you
can.
cretins, and then start organising them into looking like they're soldierly and
Take that knife out your mouth. That kind of thing.
yeah.
Put those boots on.
yeah.
Not there.
No, other feet. Other way around.
Organise them into some sort of out from a rabble into some sort of organised looking unit. No one say a fucking word.
I want to ask a really important question to Derek / the Krampus. When the crew came
Who's the
aboard,
Krampus?
The dampus.
The Dampus? Bagpuss?
Did he bring any supplies that the crew might want to partake in on the ship? I want to just basically make sure there's no meth on my ship.
The Krampus isn't allowed on this ship.
Okay. Did he any of his mates that he brought from his party that are here? Can we have a quick search of them, Keth? While you're getting them in order, you just make sure no one's got any meth on them, and if it is, overboard.
With the person or the meth?
We'll decide that on a person by person basis.
Case by case.
Bring the culprits to me, and then we'll decide. If it's Maureen, we'll let her off. She can just get rid of the meth. But if it's Steve, fuck him off.
Yeah.
Have we got time though?
Well, you're getting them ready anyway. They seem like they can't put their pants on. So whilst they're putting their pants on, just check they've not shoved anything anywhere.
You can just promise it to them later, after all this is said
Full
and done, and
cavity
just chuck
search.
it over the side.
Oh, great.
Okay, can I make an insight check, please?
What are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to discern the people that look of these cretins, the people that look the most sort of, compos mentis. And
Yeah, okay. Yeah, do an insight check.
We've got two, I believe.
that is insight. That is 15 total.
With 15, you get a reasonable idea of the ones that you wouldn't trust with your valuables.
What about weapons?
You wouldn't trust them with weapons near you.
Okay. So I'd like to take the ones that I sort of could trust a little bit, just to load weapons. Essentially, I just want to stock all the cannons.
Interesting hand.
Yes. Yeah. I'm
Surely we
ramming home thing.
do the other way around. Is the ones that you can't trust to have a weapon, they load the weapon, and the ones that can be trusted with weapons get the weapons to shoot.
Oh, we need to make sure that the weapons are correctly loaded, though.
Cannonball,
You see what I mean?
then
Yeah,
gunpowder.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah. You see.
Bang, no action.
Yeah.
Look, I'm fast. I'll load them all.
I'll
load
get
them
the
all.
people in order then.
All right, but
I'll get them in order and load their weapons. It takes a moment to load a weapon for me, and I'll just hand it to them.
If you can try and train them at the same, or make sure they're all watching.
We've only got minutes.
We've only got
Crew,
minutes.
just keep an eye on Keth.
Cannons are the most important. Everything else can be loaded afterwards.
Thaumaturgy.
All crew, please keep an eye on Quartermaster Keth.
No. More sort of aggressive.
Oh, yeah, but just at the moment.
No, not please.
Just at the moment. I was.
Crew, pay attention. We want you to look at Keth, the Quartermaster, because he's loading guns and you don't know how to do it. So pay attention. You may have to do this soon.
You salty lot.
You lily-livered,
There
scurvy,
you go. That's nice. Yeah.
barnacle
Yeah.
lovers.
Yeah.
Nice touch, Jeff. Nice touch.
Yeah.
And then
Thanks.
Was that
guys.
improv at the end?
It was,
that
yeah.
from
No,
the
I
book?
just heard Timber shouting at something the other day.
Nice.
What is he shouting about, Maureen?
I don't know. You want tea, Levy?
Yeah, as long as you don't spit in it.
Okay.
Okay.
well, you like cappuccinos.
Old lady trick. There you go.
So you happy for like Keth
One
to...
gob or two.
One lump or two. Oh. Fortunately, Maureen's got hay
Finish my
fever.
tea, yeah.
Oh, you haven't found the treat at the bottom.
Water.
You don't
Yes.
want... He's
Yes.
You don't want to know
Water.
what the water.
This is what.
Why is that water so dehydrated?
Real salty taste to it.
So are you happy then for Keth to like... As the ship is closing in, he's just organising the rabble, making them look in some sort of... But I don't know what I would...
Yeah, I mean...
What would you... How to resolve that? Because that'll be a long role play.
Let's do a... I don't know.
That
Persuasion?
Oh,
Persuasion? I'll give you a persuasion check.
Persuasion check.
It's the best I can do for education.
Okay.
Could that potentially mean that they're less cretinous at the end?
I mean, you can try... You can try persuasion or possibly... intimidation, I guess, maybe, if you really wanted to intimidate them into doing things.
Yeah, that's fine. That is a 15.
You get some cannons roughly prepared. It's probably not the best they've ever been. You know, it's probably not the optimum packing in of the powder and shot and stuff. But you get the impression that should you apply fire to the fuse, then metal would come flying out the barrel end.
Cannons are loaded. They look like some sort of, albeit scruffy, military unit. They're not as elite as I want them to be, but with the time that he had...
When they were running about trying to get things, a lot of them bumped into each other, and it wasn't very efficient.
I'm glad that they do that now, before they get too close.
I mean, you say not before they get too close. They are, they are close enough that you should be able to see on deck now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Are our cannons on deck, or are they...
Yeah. You have a small number on deck, and you have one tier of... You have one gun deck.
We've got one gun deck. I would like to make my way down and start loading all the guns.
They're all done.
They're all done already?
Mm-hmm. It's all done.
Which is why it's slightly bigger than the Valkyrie, because the Valkyrie just has on-deck cannons.
I would also like to roll an intimidation check and just start whipping everybody on deck into shape and sort of start shouting and making the most out of myself. And with my flat cap, I rolled a 14, and I get a +3 to my charisma checks. And intimidation, I already have a +11, so that's 28 total.
Nice. It's very intimidating. One of them shits their pants.
Right, you horrible little bastards. No fucking meth on this ship. Okay, we won't have a repeat of last time. And don't you worry, your friend's not coming to help you now. You're stuck with me. An humble dwarf. Humble little dwarf.
Okay.
Right, we're set, it seems.
So just to recap what has happened thus far, a ship has appeared on the horizon. You have seen that it's flying the Imperial colours, but not Imperial sort of Navy. Mm-hmm. So you decided to pretend that Milo was a prisoner and that Derek wasn't an officer aboard this Royal Navy ship. You whipped some people into shape and pointed some cannons at this ship.
Well, just loaded the cannons.
Just loaded. They're not pointed.
They're not pointed at them. It's just like so the ship looks entirely battle ready.
Okay. Yeah, entirely battle ready.
We're not targeting them. We are battle ready, looking like we're supposed to be there.
Okay.
I would assume
the gun ports open.
Yeah, this is what I was going to ask. I would prefer closed.
Closed, so we're not. Yeah. We don't look threatening. We don't look threatening to that ship. It's not going to arouse suspicion, but we look like we're as close as we can. The time that we had a ship shape military vessel on a mission.
Have a man on each of the portholes, so that way if it's suddenly like ready to go, it's just like
all open. The cruising position, albeit they're picking their nose.
Is Milo down with Maureen in her suite in the brig?
Suite.
So because you've gone below deck, haven't you?
Yeah. You've gone below.
I guess in the galley with the fish.
If he just needs to stay below deck, out of sight, doesn't he? He doesn't have to put it in the brig or tied up.
No.
Okay.
Oh, that's actually quite a good point, though. I'm just going to... Can I do a very quick investigation check to find some nearby handcuffs?
Sure.
Oh. We don't have time.
Investigation is...
well, he's just a
16
now, isn't he?
16. There's some shackles.
Okay. They don't need to be... don't need to be closed up or have the key for them. I'm just going to take those down to Milo and go, if you need to. These are unlocked. You might need to put them on, but...
Are they for Maureen?
If she gets out of hand, give her a swift open hand slap across the face. Tell her to get back to work.
What are we going to find later with Milo, Maureen and a tuna?
She's going to be handcuffed to the tuna.
Some handcuffs. Some fuzzy shackles
going on.
But yeah, if we do need you to sort of, make a bit of a show of things. I prefer you're not restrained, but just, just for the look. Like I say, show business, innit?
Razzle dazzle, I think.
Razzle dazzle.
Okay.
All right, we're set for the ruse.
Okay. What are we doing then?
Sailing straight past them.
Yes, ideally.
Just thundering past at maximum speed.
Sort of swiftly moving past them with nice full sails from Umberley. Ideally, not having any interaction with the ship.
Are you shouting? And
who's on deck?
Ransom and Raven.
At this point, no, because we're sailing nice and straight. If I start to see there's some. The sails are dropping down, but because we've got Umberley's blessing, it doesn't really happen, so there's not really a lot for me to do other than turn a wheel.
Just make stuff up.
Okay.
Like, use your hands. You shouldn't mop that side, mop the other side.
There's no mops on.
There's no mops.
Yeah.
Got mop.
Well, don't mop anything. Use your bloody hands then, and build calluses like a good sailor.
You just want me
and
to
all that.
shout random things?
Yeah.
I was
Just sound like a
thinking, There's
dickhead.
more power in like silence.
No, maybe.
Whatever
you think is best.
Until they sort of. Ideally, we just want to just crack on past it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stay quiet. But if they start taking a look and things like that, then maybe we can switch things up a bit.
Yeah, okay.
Who starts taking a look?
Whoever might be on this.
All right.
This is a smile and wave exercise.
That's
Just,
it.
Yeah.
Smile and
We're
wave,
too busy
boys.
to talk.
Smile and wave.
Can I roll a perception check to see, as the ship is now closer, if I can see approximately how many people, if there's any people or anything? Perception is 11 total.
Yeah, you can't see anyone.
There's no people. Lads, I don't know about any of you. Keth, maybe, could you have a quick look over the other ship? Because there doesn't appear to be anyone on board. And that seems weird for a ship that's sailing.
Perception from me.
Yeah.
14.
You're no good.
Yeah, you can't see anyone.
It's odd, isn't it? Like, can you see? Is there any hiding around that corner?
I can't see anybody. No one's on deck. Oh, can I see if the gun ports are open? Would you allow the 14 with that?
Yeah, you can have a look.
Oh, another check.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you can't see any gun ports open.
It doesn't look like anybody's on. Can I roll for meat?
Oh yeah.
Can you roll for meat?
Yeah.
What would you? What? Explain.
Is it covered in meat?
Is it covered in meat?
Yes.
With your previous roll, you can all of you can see that there isn't any meat.
There's very little meat.
It
doesn't seem like this.
Certainly,
It's
as
a
far as
vegan-
ships go, it appears to be at least vegetarian.
So it's a vegan ship.
At least
vegetarian. There might be some meat somewhere on board, but probably fish.
Yeah.
Pescatarian.
It's a pescatarian ship.
All of the sails are made of like
Skin.
tofu and stuff.
Yes.
As I'm down in the galley cutting up the tuna with Maureen, can I use
Is that a
telepathic bond to forge a telepathic link
With the tuna or
with the other three on deck, so I know what's going on?
I don't know. Tell me about the spell.
Yeah.
So telepathic bond, you forge a telepathic link among up to 8 willing creatures of your choice within range, which is 30 feet. Physically linking each creature to all other creatures for the duration, which is an hour. Creatures with intelligence scores of 2 or less aren't affected by this spell. Until the spell ends, the targets can communicate telepathically through the bond, whether or not they have a common language.
Does it affect everybody in an area, or do you get to choose?
8.
There's 8 willing creatures.
8 willing creatures.
Within.
Yeah. Is Maureen going to be one of those 8?
So I would suggest that at least one of these guys is outside of 30 feet of you.
Yeah,
I'm
probably.
within, most likely, because I've just given you the things.
Yeah.
I might not be, because I'm at the
Yeah,
far
you're
end.
as far as
Helm,
the
I
helm.
think. Yeah.
Cat's up on deck.
You might snag me if I happen to be
Vertically above you, yeah.
Just as he's
above
walking
you.
past, if you time it right, that's Keth.
That 30 feet thing has made it quite restricted.
Yeah.
So,
It's actually relatively. Is it 30-foot radius or 30-foot diameter?
It just says 30.
So within it's a 30-foot radius, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I think 30 feet is not as big as you think.
No.
Look at me with my big shit.
it's about 12 meters.
Yeah, which is probably like if you were stood on the roof.
Yeah, so you might be lucky. You might get away with it.
You might just about get Keth and probably Derek. But yeah,
It's up to, well, should we
I don't know if
roll
I'll be involved.
a roll to see if he gets
how
2
many-
of 3 or 1 of 3?
How many floors does this ship have? Is the galley on the same level?
You could roll a d4 to see how many of us it gets.
I could.
Yeah, to be
There
fair.
we are.
Let's do that. Let's play some D&D.
I feel like I'm a guaranteed
Dice.
one though, because I'm willing. And
So we'll do 1d4 plus 1 then, shall
there
we?
you go.
How many teeth?
Well, that's 3, so all 4 of you apparently.
Excellent.
Oh,
nice.
get it!
Is it,
One
I
extra.
mean, is it
4
Maureen?
people.
Yeah.
Is it 3? Is it Maureen as well?
Yeah, she's right next to me.
Okay, yeah, cool. There you go.
But is she willing though?
I don't know. Let's find out.
She's been willing the entire go so far.
Does she even know
Yeah, no,
what's
Maureen's
going
willing.
on?
That worked out brilliantly.
It's just like a fire hose of filth from our minds.
Let me out of this mental prison.
I should have done this. I regret this.
Well, that worked out well. So we've all got communications. Perfect. Nice work.
Does that mean
Except Jeff.
so? I'm. Oh, yeah, it's not me. It's you two and Maureen.
As long as you're willing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but,
I'm slightly outraged.
Let me.
Oh right, I thought I meant all of us. Okay, cool. We could just.
Now, just out of curiosity,
I
with
wouldn't
the
have
spell,
known until
Milo,
it was too late.
Yeah.
So,
with that spell, does it mean that they can communicate back with you as well as a telepathic link, or is it just that you can hear their thoughts but they can't hear you?
Let me bring it up again.
So I'm trying to work out if it's a communication or if it's a spying technique.
I want to get new spells.
Until the spell ends, the targets can communicate telepathically through a bond,
Sick.
whether or not they
sick.
share a common
I like
language.
it.
that's wicked.
Nice.
So it's just basically like stone of
Message.
fast speech,
Yeah.
but
It's like a continual message
yeah,
rather than just
for an
like
hour.
once and back.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
really good.
Nice.
hands free.
Nice.
Way to one
Yeah.
up me.
It's sort of like if everyone had the Pebbles of Fast Speech.
yeah.
Which we almost do. I've got
got one.
fast speech.
No,
You've got
don't
one.
believe in the new technology.
I swear you brought one.
I think there's just two of you that have
Yeah.
Pebble of Fast
I
Speech.
don't know. I didn't.
Keth is the
buy-
original.
Did you just get the new stone?
I got
Because he
the.
buys weapons
I
instead.
don't know that you bought the new stone in the last time. But I wasn't sure.
I don't think he's got a Pebble.
I don't think I have a pebble. No,
No.
I just have the
I've got
stone.
Pebble.
And we got
I got a FaceTime watch.
Yeah.
I've got Pebble watch.
Cool. So.
Here we go. Ruse is on.
All of a sudden, you
So we've got
three of
Pebble
you can
communication.
speak to
You've
each
got
other.
communication with the rest of them.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So we're all
Um,
linked. Maureen, shut the fuck up. Stop swearing at me.
What's going on up there, lads?
There's a ship. There's no one here, so we're just gonna keep quiet.
There's no one there.
No, just gonna go straight past.
Yeah.
Leave
Yep.
it alone.
That
We've got
sounds
a mission.
creepy as fuck.
I know we could try and take another ship, but we don't need another ship.
No.
We've got two.
We wouldn't have the crew for it anyway.
Well, I managed to sail this bastard on my own, so we could probably leave a few. But maybe should we send some of the crew over there?
No,
Nah.
the idiots.
They might die.
No.
Or we get another ship.
No,
Win-win.
Wait,
stop. No, we just get on with the mission.
All right.
I
Fine.
remember hearing about when you went on that ship before, and there was a
We've
lot
been
of
on lots of ships,
screaming,
Milo.
and there was dead things.
That did start out very similarly.
Oh, was that when you guys went to that shit? Casper was really terrified. I was having a good dance.
Don't know who you're talking about.
I was taller when I entered that ship.
You kept going on about meat chips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that one of those?
I could go for some meat chips right now.
Well, I'm working on this tuna.
Oh, lovely. Don't piss on it, please.
That's the seasoning.
The preservative.
Okay,
What-
so
Okay. So
yeah.
what do you mean? What do you mean, Milo? About this? You heard about a meat ship? Yeah.
Well,
It's not a meat ship. It's just
well,
an
that's
empty
good.
ship.
Well, just be careful up there.
We'll do. Let us know when lunch is ready.
Have a look, Keth. Can you have a look on the horizon, see what else there is? See if there's any others.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, roll perception, please.
12.
With a 12, you don't see any ships. You do notice that there's another flag on this ship that's sort of been raised on the I can't remember the word for it, to be honest with you, but there's a...
I can help you.
So the
Port
bit where you
starboard.
put sort of where you would normally put your semaphore sort of flags and things, the signalling flags. And I can't remember what
Front or
it's
back?
got a name.
The mast?
Not the mast. It's got a name for a specific. Anyway, irrelevant. The details are irrelevant.
Front or back?
Back.
Stern. Aft.
No. Anyway, the detail. Sea snakes. The detail of the location is largely irrelevant. It's
Flag
towards the
shaft.
back of the ship, and there's you see as the ship is now sort of coming past you, you can now see more of the rear of the ship. You can see that it's flying a particular flag that you recognise from your time in the military service with the Royal Guard. It is a flag that would be flown only in times of distress.
Ooh, that changes things.
I think we should just maybe just set it on fire, leave him alone,
Yeah,
and just
fuck it.
crack
What?
on.
Shape it like a
Can,
waterline.
can anybody see a name?
Is everyone up?
Would you allow
I'm gonna head.
see a name?
I'm gonna head back up onto deck.
The name would have been at the front.
Oh, sometimes the names are at the back.
Yes.
Oh, in this ship.
In
right,
this ship, it would have been at
that
the
ship
front.
has sailed, right, okay.
The ship has quite literally sailed.
Yes, okay.
Oh,
I don't think you're 14 would have clocked
like
it.
it.
Don't know.
I don't like it. I don't want to risk it.
No.
Lads,
Is it?
that flag means that ship is in distress. That's a
No, it's
that's
not.
a
It's in the
Mayday
sea.
flag.
It's in the sea.
You're always sharp as Milo. but that means they're in trouble. Well, that ship was in trouble. But I still think we should carry on with the mission.
Same. I think that makes it just even more suspicious.
One Imperial Guard ship in trouble does not upset me at all.
Oh, no, it
doesn't upset me either. You should be cautious.
Spent more time around the Imperial Guard than I have, Keth, potentially, from what I've heard rumours. Would the Royal Guard care about a ship in distress, or would they just keep moving?
Depends on the mission.
Our mission is of utmost importance. We can't stop for anybody.
If you're a patrolling vessel, then you go and have a look. If you're sent on a mission from Her Majesty herself, it'd be weird if we stop them.
Yeah.
You're on your own.
Right, let's crack on.
Yep.
Bye, ship.
But like Milo says, let's just be a little bit cautious, because we don't know what's taking them out.
I have a real horrible feeling OOC here that this is that left corridor in the pyramid that we never took. It was like, yeah, we could have easily done that. You just didn't bother checking it out.
Yeah. But I'd rather not risk it.
For a chocolate biscuit?
No.
Okay, fair.
How about for a shop or Jaffa cake?
I'm gonna pop up.
Bin bag full of them.
I'm gonna pop up to the helm to talk to Jeff.
There's a load of feedback. I'll just take this Pebblest fast speech out. Turn that off. Right, Milo. How's the tuna?
Yeah, she's getting on with it.
Maury can hear you.
I know. She's well aware. I just don't know how to just get rid of her at the minute. It's really annoying.
It's just vile. It's just awful. Like every YouTube comment section.
Just a mixture between tuna cutting, knitting, hardcore porn, tuna cutting, knitting.
When
super racist.
You can just hear, weirdly, you can just hear from Maureen's head, you can just hear,
difference pictures around us. Just death metal. I take my time.
And this one goes out to all the people on deck.
Oh, Maureen. You're not allowed to sing those kinds of songs.
Sorry, carry on.
Look, I wasn't there when you were talking about the meat ship, but I heard a lot about a meat ship. What exactly happened?
I was on deck. The other two, you three, well, I suppose those two and that body went onto the ship. Load of screaming. Keth was really nervous and what's going on? Then everyone came tearing out, all terrified. And then that was a different ship. I suppose that was a ship that I think the meat people attacked. And then we got on our ship again. And then the meat ship appeared. And we were like, nope. So we ran because it was a ship covered in meat. And that's a bit weird. And the inside of the other ship had been covered in their meat. And we didn't want our ship covered in our meat. So we were like, let's not meet.
Yeah.
And this one's not covered in meat, so I don't know if it's any link.
But it might be on the inside.
Yeah. Well, let's not find out.
Yeah, I agree. If it is, it's one of those things, out of sight, out of mind.
Seems
we've
like
got a mission to do. If it wouldn't make sense for us to stop, I think we just need to keep ploughing on. Anyway, all signs point to leave it the fuck alone.
Okay, if we must, but we should be careful.
Well,
we don't know what we're going to bump into.
You can do that dimension door thing. If you want to pop over and check it out quickly, and then whip back.
I mean, it's gone.
It would have been past us by this point.
Oh, okay.
We've gone.
It's all the way over there.
Okay, well, I'm not chasing it. At least we didn't get attacked.
Just keep our eyes on a swivel.
Yeah.
Let's get to Shortwell. Get up. I'm sick of being at sea and sick of wearing this disgusting uniform.
You do look very fetching.
This do you?
I know, really well. But I hate it.
What's wrong?
It's just clothes.
It's just clothes.
It's the Imperial Guard, and they're the scum of the earth.
Damn right.
Well, yeah,
I'll have nothing more to say on it. Just the sooner we get out of this uniform, the better.
It's just a ruse, though.
Yeah.
We're lying. We're pretending, okay?
It's like a costume. When we had to put on our costumes when we went and did that island when I was that lord. It's just a costume. Think of it as a character you're playing.
Yeah, make him as big a dickhead as possible.
You can even put a different voice on if you want.
I do love being a dickhead.
Exactly. You got
the sooner we get to Chalkwell,
I'm working
the better.
I'm working on it. Umberly,
we may have to keep the uniforms on while we're there, though.
Not a chance.
No, you need to put it on unless you are going to be a prisoner. You either got to put the handcuffs on when we get there or put the costume on.
Yeah.
Outfit on.
Otherwise,
uniform on.
the whole lie goes to shit.
Handcuffs for me, then.
Okay.
Let's keep keep sailing.
And we
sea
continue
dogs.
sailing on.
Throw that sea lion overboard.
Sea dogs are out again.
So what happens next?
Why did you bring your dogs with you on this weekend?
They weren't supposed to be noisy.
Okay, so you decided to just let this ship go and continue on your course.
You've got that look on your face like we've just made the biggest mistake ever.
Doesn't matter.
Come on then, get yourself settled down. We've got a lot of ground to cover, and don't worry about those four. They're big enough and certainly ugly enough to look after themselves for a bit, because, well, now it's all about you and your moment with the Master. Firstly, I'm so glad that you've leapt aboard and joined us again. We'd be lost at sea without your amazing support every single week. So, from myself and everybody here in the Roll Britannia crew, thank you so much for being here. Ah, here he is! The fly in the ointment, the thorn in my side, the monkey wrench in the machine. Hello, Pedro. Got a shout-out scroll for me? Well, what do all those phrases mean? No, just saying nice things about you as you flew in, boy. Yeah. Now, hand me the scroll and be off with you, yes. Shoo. This week's shout out goes to Anne Forbes, who sent us an hilarious Facebook message. Thank you so much for sending that, Anne. It really did make us laugh. So many things in that last list are true. And yes, DMs can be bribed. Yes. Well, maybe. Now, you, like Anna, can have a highly desirable and totally priceless shout out of your very own. Getting one of those isn't rocket science. You just need to hunt us down on social media. Whichever one you like to use, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, it doesn't matter, as we're on all of them. And the rest, well, it's up to you. Ask us a question, draw us a picture, record a shanty, we don't care, just get involved. Wait, what's that on the horizon? It looks like some ships.
It's a fleet of sponsorships.
Smooth Sack Summer is coming to an end, fellas. And if you haven't been scaping for the summer sun, well, it's not too late to sweep your sack of those pesky pubes. As summer comes to an end and we enter the fresh ball fall, the leader in below-the-waist grooming Manscaped is here to make sure that your pubes feel smoother than a beach ball and smell fresher than your girl's pumpkin spice. So start the new season the right way and get 20% off and free worldwide shipping with the code ROLLBRIT20 at manscaped.com. Yes, there are loads of incredible products that Manscaped have to keep your sweet, sweet sack in check. But if you really want to fully fall into the autumn season, then Manscaped's Performance Package 4.0 has everything you'll need. Inside this package, you'll find their Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, Weed Whacker, ear and nose hair trimmer, Crop Preserver, ball deodorant, Crop Reviver, toner, Performance Boxer briefs, and a travel bag to hold all your goodies. Their Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, now that features a cutting-edge ceramic blade with advanced skin-safe technology. It's got a 7,000 RPM motor and a new multifunction on-off switch that can engage a travel lock. And it gives you the ability to turn on and off this 4,000 LED spotlight for when you need a more precise shave. Oh, did I mention that this trimmer is also waterproof too? So whether you're hopping in the shower or hitting up the lake, this razor will devour even the strongest pubes, no matter the state. Now that your sack is smooth, it's time to lather up with Manscaped's liquid formulations to get that fall ball freshness really going on. The Crop Preserver, ball deodorant, that keeps you cool in the heat because they've got this soothing aloe vera formula. It's the best in the business for this below-the-waist freshness, and their clear drying formula keeps your sack looking and smelling good. So Manscaped have even thrown in 2 free gifts with their Performance Package 4.0. The Manscaped Boxers and the Shed Travel Bag. That'll bring you comfort to another level at home and on the go. They really are, in my opinion, the most comfortable boxers that you will ever wear. And for free, they'll feel even nicer. So what are you waiting for? Get 20% off and free worldwide shipping with the code ROLLBRIT20 at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free worldwide shipping with the code ROLLBRIT20 at manscaped.com. Keep things smooth and fresh as we say sayonara to smoothball summer and enter fresh ball fall.
Roll Britannia are now proud to be sponsored by The Dice Dungeon, a UK-based company who strive to make metal and resin dice sets alike more accessible for players of RPG games worldwide. Maybe you want some metal dice. The weight, the balance, the feel in your hand, and that sweet sound of rolling that natural 20, can't beat it. Or maybe you're a fancy resin dice kind of person. A lightweight alternative containing a little extra flair than the basic acrylic sets. Resin D&D dice, they hold their shine for so much longer, making them a really, really good long-term purchase. The Dice Dungeon has a wide range of styles and colours that will keep all you D&D dice goblins happy. I know how it is though, sometimes there are just too many pretty click-clack rocks to choose from. So if you're struggling to decide what to buy, how about a completely random matching metal dice set with the Dice Dungeon Bag of Fates? There are 25 different dice sets available, including some dice never stocked before, so you can get a unique set not available anywhere else in the Dice Dungeon. Every order over £30 comes with free UK shipping, with worldwide shipping available, and is packed in a secure padded envelope, making them extra safe during delivery. So what are you waiting for? You already know you need more dice, so head over to thedicedungeon.co.uk and use discount code ROLLBRIT for 10% off your order. That's code ROLLBRIT for 10% off your order at thedicedungeon.co.uk. It can't just hurt to have a look, can it?
If, like me, you like creating an immersive and well-rounded world for your players to play their D&D fantasies out in, sometimes it's really helpful to have a tool that helps that bring to life for your players. And Incarnate is exactly that. It's an amazing online map-making tool for creators just like you. So step up your D&D games or fantasy novels with some useful tools that speed up your workflow and game-changing features that take your worlds to the next level. There's an intuitive interface, high-quality art, and a wide variety of assets, some ready-to-use maps from the communities, and there's regular updates bringing new content and new art packs, so there's always something new to build into your maps. So if you're looking to create some amazing and beautiful pieces of artwork, or you want to create a battle map that really helps lift your game and bring it to life for your players, then look no further than Incarnate. So head over to incarnate.com, that's INKARNATE.com, to find out more about this amazing online map building service and their free and paid plans.
Nothing brings a tabletop role-playing game to life more than miniatures. So here at Roll Britannia, we've made friends with some people who have been making miniatures since 2020 and are based right here in the UK. Welcome to the crew, We Print Miniatures. Not only do they offer a warm and friendly service, they make the best miniatures licensed from independent designers worldwide. And with our exclusive offer code of ROLLBRIT, you can get 10% off your entire order. We Print Miniatures have sold over 25,000 miniatures so far, and whilst they might be based right here in the UK, they ship to loads of other places too, including the USA, France, and even Australia, with all shipments tracked to your door for peace of mind. So, to get your hands on some top quality miniatures and bring your next game to life, head over to weprintminiatures.com and be sure to add discount code ROLLBRIT to get 10% off your entire order. That's weprintminiatures.com and use code ROLLBRIT for 10% off your entire order.
Now, as long as you're here and you've got a spare moment, why not do something lovely and give us a rather smashing 5-star review? Whether you choose to listen to your weekly dose of piratical pandemonium, whether it's iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Podchaser, or whatever, there's almost certainly someone very nearby where you can leave a review, and it'll take you less time than it takes to listen to this ad break to write. Well, and it really helps us to grow. Well, and we'd really appreciate it, of course. And make sure that you've bashed that subscribe button and get your mates to do it too, or be prepared to be slapped in the face by Yallen's filthiest mops. Right, that's enough wisdom from me for this week. Something preposterous is bound to have happened whilst we've been away, so you're missing out. So grab your gear and get back in there. Go!
Yeah, we did. We left it alone.
You know.
I am not saying you made mistakes.
No,
I will never say you made mistakes. All I will remind you is that your decisions have consequences.
Yeah, that's fine.
We didn't blow up a ship. That's got to be a good favour point. Surely.
You might not have been there to blow up.
We didn't pillage. Please be nice.
Look,
we did think about it, but
on the way back, if it's still there,
it might have got to Nassau by that point.
Just crashes into the beach.
It's got adaptive cruise on. It's just on the way.
So just set
it's got ship laning assist.
Dodging sea monsters.
Yeah. Cool. So you set sail and you continue on your path, and barely a day later, the lookout calls out again. This time,
is Milo still the
Milo's the lookout?
Is this the backup ship?
Yes. Yes. Another one.
That must have been a bloody big cupboard.
Right, same drill again, lads.
Yeah.
Ignore.
What we did yesterday, but
again,
we now have to do it.
We're
now.
rehearsed.
Yeah,
that was the dress rehearsal. This is the real performance.
We're really slick now.
It's opening night.
Circled round
faster than us. It's the whole.
It's gone round the globe.
Yeah.
We're going round in circles.
Oh shit! Are we not supposed to be just?
You got it on
left?
full lock.
Yeah.
When I was drifting to the right earlier to get away, I didn't turn the wheel back. Sorry.
It's gone round.
It sticks. You've really got to pull it.
Oh yeah.
No, it's what you actually see is a glorious-looking tropical
beach
island. A little spit of sand in this otherwise.
Ignore.
It's covered in meat.
Completely blue ocean.
Can we roll for meat?
Yes, roll for meat again, I guess.
Are you
19 plus 2, 21.
You can't see any meat.
Not even like a crab on the.
Are you still on lookout, Milo? In the crow's
I think I'll
nest?
be on deck.
He's in the
at this
crow's
point.
nest because he lookout, wasn't
He was, but are you on deck now?
I'm on deck.
Okay, cool. So it's just one of the cretins.
Yes. Land ho! As they say.
Is it a teeny tiny spit of it? Just like a
teeny tiny spit of sand in an endless sea.
Does it look like something that, it would take a day to walk around or 10 minutes to walk around? Like, I'm trying to work when you said teeny tiny.
Like, you can see both sides of the island.
Okay. Literally like bit of sand, palm tree.
Yeah, a couple of palm trees, a little lagoon bit.
Right, okay.
Is he a classic child's drawing of a desert island, an island in the middle of the sea?
Yes, what I want you to picture here is the sort of island that when we played Sea of Thieves, it's a sort of island that Paul would have crashed into violently.
Yes.
With utter disregard for the safety of the ship or the crew.
Is it the sort of island that you would take 8 records and the complete works of Shakespeare to?
Yes.
Nice.
Some might say a desert island.
Nice.
Excellent.
Nice.
Okay. Is it something like? Is it like the top of a sea monster's head or something like that? And there's this horrible.
Just hat.
You go near it. A leviathan bursts out of the
no.
Does anyone need the toilet?
I knew. Yeah.
Because
so just going to pull into the services.
Yeah. We need to refuel. Umberlee's feeling tired. No, it's oil ships. It's an island. Do we want to stop?
Can I make a perception check?
I'm terrified about just sailing past all of
I want to see if there are any. I want to see if there are any people on it.
Yeah.
Perception
people
checks.
or animals. That's a natural 20.
What are you actually looking?
I am looking for signs of movement, really, signs of life that are on there, whether that's wildlife or birds or animals or
with the perception check, you can look for a sign of movement if you like.
I hear that.
I will look for I want to see if anything's currently moving on. I'm not necessarily.
And that was what was a natural 20?
That's a natural 20.
With natural 20, you can see there's a little pig, little island pig.
Oh, he's a little sweetie.
Milo's like, really?
You can see there's
that's dinner sorted.
Yeah,
your typical sort of sea life, beach front creatures, a couple of crabs, sandflies.
I'm gonna go shopping.
With a knife.
With your mage hands just picking things up and putting them on the ship. And take that pig, take that crab.
There's a little, there's a tiny outpost of gnome bargains. No.
It looks like it's been destroyed by a large mammal.
You can just about make out a photo of Keth in that one. Do not serve. It's just gone out through all the known bargain stores. Already been spread out. Do not serve Keth Frostock.
Like a little sign saying,
no,
closed
just,
due to supply issues.
Yes.
It just looks like there's a nice little lagoon which you surmise may contain fresh water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quartermaster, how are we for supplies? And
We've actually got more supplies than we left with, so we didn't stop at all.
oh yeah, the one extra tuna actually. Yeah.
Wasn't that tuna lasagna delicious? I have to say, Milo, that was
pasta
amazing.
bake was absolutely delicious. I really liked the little peas and the sweet corn in there. Oh.
I don't even know where you got those from.
You don't want to know.
Maureen found them. She's very good at cooking.
I think this might be the same sweet corn we ate the day before.
I might regret saying this, but
Sieving, you know.
I'd have to check the levels of, see how much water we've got left. We've got loads of rum, but I'd have to check how much fresh water we've got.
We could always make grog if we've got loads of rum and a little bit of water.
True.
I'm just thinking, if we don't have to stop, it keeps our miles per gallon quite nice. If we
Yeah, the expense report.
It's the accelerating, isn't it?
It is. It's just that getting it off. It's a big old ship.
Yeah, takes a lot to pull away. Lots of horsepower.
The horses drowning.
Seahorses.
Yeah. Courses then.
I'm out of character. I am nervous because you keep wearing, and this is this, and then there's this. And I'm terrified.
He's not going to give us anything.
No,
He's just going to go, well, it's up to you. Yeah, it's up to you.
I think we should go on the land.
I want to, as Chip, but I know as characters we should just keep moving.
Keep
like
going.
storyline, we should keep going.
Yeah.
Like, it's no sense to stop off. Like, it's just our own interest and intrigue.
If we didn't stop for a ship in distress, why would we stop?
Yeah.
But there's a pig on an island.
There's no one there. No one's
Silent
anything.
Island. Yeah, let's have a rest.
So are you all looking out at this island?
Yes.
I am.
We should just
looking lovingly at this pig, thinking that would be a good breakfast.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to buy into it. Yeah.
As we sail past, which is
Thinking about
probably
fresh
what's going
water
to happen.
supplies because I know you said it and you dropped it in there beautifully. Thank you. You piqued my interest.
Freshwater lagoon.
As a quartermaster, you have to think about these things.
Yeah. Well,
Is there a?
So quick before we get past it,
ships
I've
on
got
the
this
horizon
anchor here. Do you want me to stop or not, Keth?
I think we should stop.
4. Okay, we've got 1 for stop.
He's going to have to turn off
3.
at this exit if
Quick,
we're going
stop. We're going to miss the off ramp.
Drop the anchor.
Drop
handbrake.
Just to do a nice little swing round.
Yeah.
Handbrake turned into it.
Good. Yeah.
Keth,
So we've now stopped at this island.
can you do a scan with your scope, see if there's any other ships around?
Can I try and stop the ship as close to the freshwater part?
Okay. Yeah. Roll a.
So we're going to get so close because otherwise we're on the ground.
I don't know,
So
yeah,
we have to
roll-
longboat in, won't we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. Performance.
Performance is a 25.
Oh,
Well done.
You couldn't have parked it any closer.
It's just perfectly close enough that we...
You found a little gully that, in which the
Wasn't there
seabed
before.
is weirdly
No.
deeper.
Nice.
That just about deep enough for your ship.
You've popped in
And
the accessible.
you as you swing round, it just sort of sweeps around and sits perfectly in this ship-shaped gully. So you basically you can climb down a ladder and be on land.
Tell you
but your
what,
ship is in the ocean.
This galley's nice, isn't it? Pristine. It's all ship shape and proper.
I'm just amazed. I can never find a parking space normally. It's just built
There's a little picture of unfortunately, there's a little picture of a ship with a little person sort of sat down on it as well, just painted next to
I think
this
you need
space.
one of those loot tokens.
Accessible ship.
Yeah.
Can I do a perception check?
What are you trying to do?
I want to have and as we're on this island, I want to have a scan the horizon around us, make sure there's no other ships or any incoming threats on the horizon or anything around us. Would you be happy with
You
that?
can search the horizon. What was that? Was that a 1?
Yes, it is.
Excellent news.
Damn!
There's a horizon.
First one. Oh, that
Oh,
yeah, okay, fine.
And as you turn to look at the horizon, a gust of wind blows up and blows an entire handful of sand into your eyes.
what? What happened?
And you take 3 sand damage.
Oh,
Sand damage. And this cat's like trying to claw the sand out of his eye.
Don't
but making
rub
it
your
worse.
eyes.
Yeah.
Scratching his eye. That's where he's getting the damage. My retinas. So yeah, nothing was spotted on the horizon because Keth was a buffoon.
Yes.
Does it? So
since we've pulled up,
what happened, Keth? What happened? Sorry, it's because he's shouting and screaming.
I got sand in my eye.
So you can't see fuck all, can you?
No, not right now. No.
Hand me that.
It's all scratchy.
Glass. Hand me that. Give me your sights.
And I'll throw it randomly.
Just throws it off.
I'm here, Keth. I'm here. I'm just gonna pat his upper thigh because that's sort of where I can reach to.
And Keth will slide off the weapon sight from his musket and pass it across. So it looks like you're holding up like a big spyglass.
I'm gonna
but for Terry, it's a telescope.
I can't see bugger all either. Oh no, hold on. And I'm just gonna switch it to the eye that doesn't have the eye patch on. I'd like to also make a perception check.
What are you trying to do?
I am looking for... Actually, can I do an investigation check?
What are you trying to do?
I want to... Similar thing, scan the horizon. I'm looking for any glints of a spyglass, any tops of a ship, any...
So that would still be a perception check.
Okay, cool. Nice. That is a 22.
22? You can't see any other ship.
Well, since we pulled over, crew, use thaumaturgy again.
Right, you lily-livered. I'm going to keep calling you that until you stop being lily-livered.
How do you know what my liver is like?
I put lily in them, so now I know you're lily-livered. Anyway, moving past that, we've got to have a quick toilet break. So stretch your legs, and I would like all crew to disembark the ship, and we'll come back in 20 minutes. Go!
You guys.
Don't forget your crew's ID, otherwise you're not coming back on board.
You haven't got a stamp, you're not getting back in.
You're not coming back in. We'll slide out.
Maureen just comes over. I've lost my wristband.
Not you, Maureen. You stay here.
Us five. We're I'll just hang fire for a minute.
And Maureen then?
Yeah. Well, she's part of the crew now. Part of the corps.
Part of the command crew.
How long she can telepathically communicate with most of us, so I can't really exclude her from our
Surely that spell's over now.
Oh yeah,
how long we sailed.
Oh yeah, how long does that spell last for?
It was only an hour.
Yeah, it's been another day, hasn't it?
Okay.
Maureen's been demoted.
Maybe not. Maureen, you can do what you want. There's a nice beach down there. Get a sun lounger. I'm a bit concerned.
Okay.
It's not a nude beach.
Oh. She starts buttoning her. It
is if you've
Hawaiian shirt back up.
If you take them all off, Maureen, it is a nudist beach.
Just like that street was a nudist high street.
I just wanted to make sure that if there's any sort of thing untoward with this island, we can just let them head out first and keep an eye on things and then dive in if needed. And after like a couple of minutes, we can obviously head out. Just want to make, in case I stepped out and it's all quicksand and they all sink and die. I didn't want us to do that.
Oh, cannon fodder. Okay.
More canaries in a mine shaft.
I'm more comfortable with that one.
Yeah.
Can I levitate the pig on board, please?
I don't know, can you?
I can. I've got a spell for that.
You got a pig levitation spell prepared. Astonishing.
So I'm going to cast levitate on the pig. Hopefully it's within 60 feet. Seems we parked rather close.
Oh, there we are.
60 feet's not a long way, though.
It's about 24, 25 metres. About 24 metres. 24 metres.
Yeah, I would say... Yeah, you could. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, kindness. He smiles upon you.
You can reach a pig with 60 feet of spell.
Oh, lovely boy. What's his name?
Oh, God,
Percy.
Don't name it.
Oh, lovely.
Don't name it if we're going to eat it. Oh.
No, it makes it more delicious. You know.
Can the pig do a constitution save?
What? Can I shock you? I don't have the stats for a pig.
What?
I have the stats for a
You didn't plan for this?
No.
You built the pig.
I did. I did.
You built
I wasn't
the pig,
expecting it to need a constitution score.
How heavy is it? Is it more than 500 pounds?
Tell us more about this pig, Jen.
That'll do.
What kind of pig is it? Saddleback?
Sheep stats.
I've got sheep stats.
Pot counting sheep.
It's a pot-belly pig.
Yes.
Okay, delicious.
Why wouldn't I?
They're the best kind.
The things I'm going to make it sheep instead of sleep.
No, that's good.
Right. Sorry.
Gloucestershire Old Spot.
What constitution?
Yes.
Okay. Purple.
Can you tell us more about this pig? You know, a bit of its life story.
You got an 8.
Babe, calm down.
Very good.
So I guess I'm going to make this pig levitate up to 20 feet up in the air.
Okay.
And towards the ship. And I'm guessing that it's probably going to smack into the side of it.
I mean, if it only goes up 20 feet, yeah.
It's just like stuck.
Open the porthole. Quick, let it in.
Go downstairs and open this porthole up.
Someone let the pig in.
So you insert a pig through a porthole.
There's a euphemism.
Straight into the galley, onto the table, and prepped.
Oh, Darren. Can I have my sight back?
We didn't have to go ashore for it.
Why did I pull over? We could have just
drive through.
We could have done a drive-through pig.
There's got to be a Deliveroo or an Uber Eats gang there somewhere, isn't there?
20 feet. It's really in the sun.
When it comes through the ball, is it like got a smashed in skull? It's like no longer alive. Just
it's tenderised already.
Pre-tenderised pig.
The actual land, is it enough to get to with like a gangplank, or
no, we
still need
I parked right next to you.
Right next to it.
You go down to the ladder and you're completely
I've managed to find
brilliant.
He's somehow managed to find the only space in the world which a beach leads up to immediately enough water for a ship to park in.
Well, as the pig's sort of crashing in
and the canal,
and they're starting to climb, the cretins are starting to climb down the ladder, I'm just going to sort of count heads and just make sure that the same amount of people that get off come back on.
Okay. That's a good idea, yeah.
And give them their stamps and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is me just stamping on their fingers.
Yeah. Just 12 broken hands.
So you're all looking over and doing that. Milo, you've gone down below. Can whoever's on deck, please? Can you roll a perception check? Actually, what are your passive perceptions?
13.
12. 16.
Fucking.
Okay.
He's a ranger.
Very
ranger.
Yes, he sees
Very wise.
You should be the lookout.
To be fair, yes.
So, Derek and Jeff, you don't notice, but Keth, you start to hear a voice. A voice is singing.
Oh no!
And the voice sings. I apologise for this. And I apologise for this.
No, go for it.
My heart was pierced by Cupid. I disdain all glittering gold. There's nothing can console me but my jolly sailor bold. His hair it hangs in ringlets, his eyes as black as coal. My happiness attend him wherever he may go.
Can anybody else hear that?
Hear what?
Well, there's lots of crashing away.
Get down that bastard ladder or I'll stamp on your other hand.
I know, she's a bit flatulent today, but she gets over it.
I know all of that.
Just don't call attention to it, okay?
Yeah, she's quite sensitive.
Haunting singing.
No, that's Maureen having a rave. That's the screaming. Is that what you're on about, that screaming thing?
No. It horrible, creepy singing.
That's just the wind whistling through her old bones.
I think you're imagining things. There's no one on this island. There's no one singing.
No, there is somebody singing. But I promise you, I'm not going
It's
mad.
probably just one of the crew having a shit around the corner or something.
Stop that singing!
Yeah, thaumaturgy.
Everyone stop singing! It's annoying Keth!
Big shockwaves of sound go across
Can I make, as also with thaumaturgy, I just want to make the ground shake a little.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Ground shake, big booming voice. Stop singing, it's annoying Keth.
So, no, everyone be quiet. I need to listen again.
Is everyone else going to listen as well?
Yeah, we'll have a listen.
Okay, you can all roll perception.
I'm going to come up top deck.
Oh, it's worse than if I hadn't rolled.
Shall I roll one?
Roll a perception check again because you're listening.
Does that mean my passive perception would beat my roll?
No.
Really? Oh, okay.
15. Which is actually worse than my passive, isn't it?
That's the exact same as me.
Yeah, it happens.
I've got 9.
I
got a 9.
I also have a 9, actually.
Fuck you.
15.
I also have a 9.
9.
He's dead perceptive.
In that case, Milo and Keth, you hear the voice again.
How's song go?
Yeah.
It goes...
From Tower Hill to Blackwall, I wander, weep and moan. All for my jolly sailor, until he sails home. My heart was pierced by Cupid.
I can hear it.
I disdain all glittering gold.
I've got sand in my ears.
There is nothing can console me
I don't like
but
it.
my jolly sailor boat.
I told you what he was singing.
What was dinner? It was pig, wasn't it? Now he's got that pig.
I tell you, somebody sing it. Milo heard it too. You heard it, didn't you?
Yeah, we should leave.
Oh no, we need to pack up and get out of here. They could. Okay, so our character.
Yep.
That sounds like sirens to me. You know, the sea monsters who. Yeah. It's yes.
You've been to some terrible concerts.
I know. I paid a lot of money.
No, next up, the fire alarms.
No, but he's got some really nice police officers.
Supported by car alarms, and then it sounds like sirens, which is the old mythical creatures of sea monsters who would disguise themselves as dusky maidens and lure sailors onto the rocks to destroy the ships and eat them up.
Yeah.
Which is what I think it is here.
With our parking skills, though. Fools them. No,
I know
on this space.
So I guess
Feels Keth, man.
Would Keth know?
If
he's not done a lot of stuff at sea. He's tended to be at land, so he's just going to. I think he would just be creeped out by it.
Yeah, I think you should roll.
And anything that's if you get like roll it in. If you get like 18, 19, 20, you can remember. If not, you don't.
Like a history check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or an intelligence.
Are you happy with that, Mr. Jen?
Do a self-history check.
How does a 9 do?
Lower
He
than
said.
10.
It's not great.
Yeah.
Can I roll a history check to see if I remember any stories from when I was younger from my father when he would go out to sea to do his merchant stuff?
Absolutely, you can.
Oh, I like that.
Good.
Shout.
I like that.
Well, that's a natural 20.
Nice.
He knows their name.
Yes, that
He wrote
is,
the songs.
Albert,
He's the manager.
Deirdre, and
He sharpened their teeth.
That's Ethel singing, isn't it? What's she doing?
No, that's Maureen. Shut the fuck up, Maureen.
you remember when you were a little child, a little halflingling.
Halfling.
Quarterling.
Yes. You remember your father telling you a story about sailors who claimed to have heard a song of such beauty that they fell in love with a creature that those who hadn't heard the song saw quite plainly as a monstrous creature with fins and a tail and a humanoid face.
It's a tuna, lads.
It's the tuna's dad.
Tell you what, I could keep quite a nice tuna.
You remember your dad telling you that the sailors called these creatures merfolk.
Merfolk.
Ooh.
Keth. I think these might be merfolk.
What are merfolk?
Stories when I was younger. They used to lure sailors to their death with songs.
What the fuck?
When you say lure, do you mean like lure them to, say, an island where they'll park up, get off, and then be
Stretch
murdered?
their legs and stuff.
Possibly,
and
yes.
Just like
I can't really remember 100%, but it wasn't a good story. We should pack up and
Crew,
leave.
assemble!
Yeah, get the fuck back on board.
Everyone,
Crush
return
down.
to ship. We're having to make quite a swift exit.
Just-
have 3 minutes or we're leaving.
Let's make sure everybody that gets on, and we know their face.
Derek was clocking people, I think, before
Yeah,
he left, so
yeah.
you can just be
Anybody
doorman.
with a broken hand.
Anyone who's
get
coming
back
up
on.
doorman, if not, just push him back down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh balls. Okay.
Yep, that's what we're doing.
Yes, that's what you decide to do. But when you turn around, you see that at the sharp end of the ship that is facing out to sea, there is quite a sizable contingent of damp-looking blue people
On board.
Clambering aboard.
Yes, climbing. You see a couple climbing over the gunrail.
We should have taken that spare ship.
We shouldn't have stopped on the fucking island.
Yeah.
The other ship was fine. Right.
We've got a pig, though. That's got to be something.
Right.
This is very much a you thing. There's a group of people that need to be not here. Actually, before
lads, can I try something?
Yes, please. We should try diplomacy.
Yeah. Hold it. After, so there, I assume the crew that we've got is still coming back on board.
There will be climbing up
at the similar time.
Yeah.
Just because I don't know what it'll do, I'm going to use my Ring of Animal Influence. It might work on them, who knows? I'm going to use my Ring of Animal Influence and try and cast Animal Friendship on one of them.
We just want to be friends.
I mean,
well, yeah.
Probably. I don't. Out of character, I don't think it'll work because I don't think
they're part fish.
Yeah, exactly right.
Fish are stupid.
What,
Just the tail end of a fish as well. It's not even the head.
Tell me about your ring of animal friendship.
The ring of animal friendship
works
allows me
exclusively on Merfolk.
use an action to expend one of its charges. I can use it to cast either animal friendship or animal fear. Animal influence, sorry, is the ring. I have to target any beast that has an intelligence of 3 or lower, so it probably won't work.
It's the caveat.
Yeah.
We don't know.
But it basically, the animal friendship kind of works like a charm spell on an animal.
Sure.
So I choose a beast, it must be able to see and hear me. It also says about beast specifically. If the beast intelligence is 4 or higher, it fails automatically. If it's lower than that, it has to succeed on a wisdom save or be charmed by me for the spell's duration.
Okay, so you try and...
Yeah. Point me old ring at it. Bending over.
Yeah. They just look at you incredulously.
Keth?
Is it go time?
Well,
in a moment, but perhaps we can convince them to take the other ship that we just passed that's completely empty.
Let's just find out what they want. Maybe they just need some stuff.
We still got that pig.
Yeah.
We've stolen the pig. They're furious.
It's already dead, Keth.
They're not having it back.
Not in the same state.
It's breakfast.
We can trade them for some tuna.
Did you say they were singing at you?
Yes, they were singing. Milo heard it as well.
Okay.
I'm going to put my... I want to just wedge some,
sound
stuff in my waxy ears and,
What are you wedging in your ears?
Does that mean that me and Derek and I, because we haven't heard the song, do they just... Can I roll perception to see if they look like merfolk to me?
Yes.
Because I thought they might look like scaly fish people. Oh.
Actually, that's a good point. Yeah.
So
it's not bad.
Can I roll perception to see what I see?
Perception.
Yes.
Can we all do that?
Yeah. 7
Yeah.
is some scaly fish people.
14.
That's a 12.
Some scaly fish people.
18.
He's
perceptive as Keth.
You've heard them.
With a 12, they look, to you, they look like rather attractive people. Keth, you see some scaly fish people.
Oh,
he's heard the song, even though he's heard the song. Oh,
there's an 18
because he's got past the song. Cool.
What I'm going to put in my ears, by the way, I've just seen the word crowbar. No,
do not sing that in your ears.
In my burglar's pack and stuff, I'll have some, and also I've got loads of Johnson's hazelnuts. Because they're end of the line. So I'm going to pop a couple of ball bearings in my ears.
Lovely. Ball bearings in the ears.
Jeff's going to use thaumaturgy and say, "Welcome to our ship. How are you today? Do you need some help? If not, we'll go away."
Nice. I can't believe you had that written down.
Nice.
And Jeff sings that at the merfolk.
Jeff, what's your AC?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Fucking hell.
My AC is 14.
Okay. Good news for you.
That's a rare thing to hear. Only 8 of them kill you.
You are struck by 3 harpoons as 6 harpoons come flying past you.
Oh my word.
And I would like you all to roll initiative.
Oh, fuck.
A ship on the horizon that be threatening the mission. Milo argues with outfits and Jeff's sailing with precision. Derek is a humble dwarf with a flat cap on his head. Keth helps to make the crew ship shape. Now the stage is sad. They sail past ignoring it, but later encounter an island. They decide to stop to get supplies and send the crew onto the sand. Keth hears an eerie tune. Milo recounts a tale. Some strange armed folk appear on deck. Jeff's diplomacy also fails. What initiative can be gained against this melodic number? Well, I shall find out next time on Roll Britannia.
now that I have your attention, I haven't got any free beer on me at the moment. You might be lucky in the wizard's sleeve, but the only way to get there is by becoming a Roll Britannia Patreon. There are actually loads of bonus things, all crammed into a few not-so-secret treasure chests that we've put together for you. That's right, you heard me correctly. You, yes you, can get your eager little hands on a monthly copy of the Daily Teledath, containing puzzles, comics, plenty of entertaining ads, as well as all the local news from the Bucks' home of Nassau. Maybe reading isn't your thing. Well, everyone who joins up gets to request their own personalised drawing done by one of the crew, so it may well be a bit crap. But you can also use your ears and hear how it all began for our Buccaneers in their prologue episodes, as well as monthly bonus audios discovering more about the intricate lives of the characters in our story. We love making the show, and if you love listening, you can be sure that every gold piece that you give us goes straight back into making the adventures even better. Thank you for joining us on our journey so far, and we will continue battling on every Wednesday for absolutely nothing. As in, like, the cost is nothing, not the journey's for nothing. Oh God, I hope it's not for nothing, that would suck. Anyway, if you can spare a buck for us bucks, and please, only do it if you can, follow the link in the description of the episode and join the Roll Britannia Patreon family today.
We're going to give it another go. It's a bit more zing. A bit of zing. Zing. Yeah. Ready? Hello. With a hello. No. Hello. Wait till I get through the whole thing. Ready? Hello with a billowing hilltop.
Hello.
Oh dear. Waiting to get through the whole thing. No, I mean...
I thought that was the whole thing.
The whole thing is hello with a billowing hilltop. Okay. That's the whole thing. Yeah?
Okay. That was right.
That pretty much sums up the show. But if you want to find out any more, you can visit us at www.billowinghilltop. Is it com? Does anybody know?
.org.
Is it? It's .com. What do we do? What do we play?
There's monsters.
Does anybody remember?
Walking around.
I don't know.
And, yeah.
We will be delighted if you were to join us around our table as we play Dungeons. Is it 5th edition? Hello?
Yeah, we think so.
Yeah. Yes. We play Dungeons and Dragons.
In the background?
Sorry, that was me. What was that noise in the background? There will be noises in the background as we play Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition through the classic Paizo adventure path, The Age of Worms. You can expect this. Oh! Quite a bit of this.
I'm completely lost.
This. This.
I've got a bugbear in my underpants.
And one of these.
Oh
dear. We're on Apple Podcasts, and we're on Spotify, and we're on TuneIn, and you can find us on Twitter, and you can find us on Facebook. And we hope you join us. Thanks very much.
Sports Social Podcast Network.
A client met his banker to discuss opening a restaurant in a busy airport. In us, he found a partner that understood the importance of reaching for the sky. First Horizon Bank. Let's find a way. Go to firsthorizon.com/Mac.